Namaste, Sada Khush Raho Betiya. I, Jv'n Dr L Sharma, Professor Jyoti Vidyapeeth, Women's University, Jaipur. Today our topic is the State Council of Ministers. Article 163 of the Constitution of India deals with the Council of Ministers to aid and advise the governor. There shall be a Council of Ministers with the Chief Minister at the head to aid and advise the governor in the exercise of his functions, except in so far as he is by or under his constitution required to exercise his function or any of them in his discretion. Qualification to become a member of state legislature or council of ministers. A member of the state legislature must have the following qualifications: he must be a citizen of India, he must bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India, he must not be less than 30 years of age in the case of state legislative councils, he must not be less than age of 25 years in the case of legislative assembly. Categories of minister in a state council of ministers. There are four types of categories in the councils of the ministers. First one is cabinet ministers. Cabinet ministers are those ministers who are given by cabinet rank. They hold independent charge of the important departments like finance, local bodies, home affairs, health, etc. They together determine the policies of the state. The CM and the cabinet ministers together constitute the state cabinet. It is the most powerful part of the state council of ministers. B. Ministers of states. They enjoy number two status in the ministry. They do not attend the meeting of the cabinet. It is done to please them without violating legal condition, which limits the maximum size of the state ministry to 15% of the total strength of the state legislative assemblies. C is the deputy ministers, and D1 is the parliamentary secretaries. Do not get any salary, however they enjoy some perks and perform some functions for the department to which they are attached. Tenure of the council of ministers. Theoretically, the minister hold the office during the pleasure of the governor. It means so long as they continue to have a majority in support of state legislative assemblies. Now we are moving toward the power and functions of the state council of ministers. The state council of ministers is the real executive of the state. It exercises a vast executive powers. First one, formulation of state policies. The Council of Ministers, in reality, the state cabinet, has the responsibility of formulating the policies of the state. All the policies are discussed and decided upon the state cabinet, not by the entire Council of Ministers. B1, running of administration. The state council of ministers run the state administration. The ministers are responsible for his work. They do so in accordance with the policies of the government as approved and passed by the state legislature. Their duty is to see and ensure the administration of the state is run in accordance with those policies. Each minister has one or more department under his control, and he is responsible for the administration of these. C. Coordination functions. The state cabinet is also responsible for securing coordination in the working environment of the various governmental departments. It has the responsibility to resolve the conflicts and deadlocks between the various departments. All the ministers are committed to follow the decisions of the cabinet. D. Appointment powers. The cabinet makes all the appointments in the state. The appointment of the Advocate General, Vice Chancellor or Pro Vice Chancellor of the universities in a state, chairman and members of the State Public Service Commission, chairman of various corporations and boards, etc., all are made by the governor on the advice of the Chief Minister and his Council of Ministers. E. Role in lawmaking. Lawmaking is the function of the state legislature, but the minister play a key role in this sphere. It is the ministry which really decided the legislative agenda. Most of the bill, nearly 95%, are introduced and piloted by the ministers in the legislature. The bill moved by the minister are mostly passed by the legislature because the ministries enjoyed the support of the majority. A private member bill has little chance of getting passed unless it is supported by the ministry. When the state legislature is not in session, the council of ministers can satisfy the need for law making by getting ordinance issued from the governor. These ordinances have the force of the law and cannot be got converted into the laws from the state legislature when it comes into sessions. F. Financial functions. The Council of Ministers manages the financial situations of the state or finance of the state. The cabinet really determines the fiscal policies of the state. It formulates and implements all development policies and plans. It manages the finances of the state in accordance with the policy and budget as prepared by the State Council of Ministers and approved by the state legislature. Now, next, position of State Council of Ministers. As the real executive, the State Council of Ministers enjoy a dominant, powerful position. It is the strongest and the most powerful institution in the state. It really runs the state administration by exercising all the power vested in the governor of the state. However, in emergency under Article 356, the governor runs the administration of the state independently without the help and presence of the State Council of Ministers. So students, these are all about the State Council of Ministers. If you are facing any problem, then write down it on comment box. Thank you.